Hey chickadees, welcome back to the back 40. It's Momma Juju and we're crafting on the back 40. Well, it's that time again. Goodness gracious. It is almost Halloween, which means it's almost November, which means it is time to get the planners together. Okay, I was a planner girl for a long time, still am. And now I've gotten into this junk journaling and I really, really like it. And I want to combine my planner world with my junk journaling world. Well, okay, y'all know I have ADD. One thing about that is I constantly like change. And that's what I like about the junk journaling. It is different. Every signature can be different. Every page can be different. You can add little elements to it. It's kind of like taking my planning, my scrapbooking, my journaling, and throwing it all into one thing. And I think that's kind of why they get kind of gator mouth on me. But anyway, excuse me, my sinus is bothering me. We need to get settled and get this planning thing knocked out so we'll be ready at the first of the year. One of my resolutions this year is going to be to try to stick to one planner, because I change planner like, people do underwear. So I want to stay in kind of one book, I want to just get it all together and be really organized the first of this year. So this is the planning and organizing part one of getting our planners together. And as a planner girl, I can tell you, you have to really, when you're getting your planners together, to know which one to use. Because most people use planners because they don't know what to use. It's 1,800 million out there on the market, and you just really don't know what to use. And that was one of my things. I get overwhelmed by it. Oh, I love the happy planners. They're so cute. I can put stuff in. I can put stuff out. But it doesn't work too well in my purse. So I get the little happy, skinny, long ones. Well, they're too skinny and long. I write too big and too sloppy. Don't want to stick stuff in it, and stuff hangs out. And, my kids brings me that 8x11 sheet of paper that I got to have for school, and I fold it, and it sticks out, and gets crumpled up and tore up, or I lose it, and it's just a big old mess. So then I go back, I think, well, I need one of these so I can, at least fold it and stick it in there halfway. And you see, this looks like. So you want it to be cute, at least I do. I want it to be cute because, I like my lace and my bling. So I want it to be cute, and I want it to be functional. And I want all that where I can still be organized with it as well. But what I found is when you get your planners, they'll have the same kind of stuff, and there'll be a lot of it, and I don't use a lot of it. I don't write on the daily pages every day, on the weekly pages every day, and I'm not a linguist learner or anything like that. I'm spiral, so I draw pictures and make little notations and marks in my own little shorthand. It'll be all over the page. So instead of trying to fight what I do, I've decided to embrace it and just fix something for myself that works for me, and not try to conform to what I think a planter should be and how I should plan in a planter. So the first thing you want to do on planning is you want to take your planner, your notes, your little book that you keep throwing in your purse. You want to take that and you want to look at it. See how you did your planning. Now we're going to look at my planner. I'm going to flip through my first part of it because it's got everything and its mama on it that y'all probably do not need to see, nor do you even care about. But I'm going to show you what I've learned and how I do it with my situation. And then I'll show you how I'm going to adapt to it. And then when you sit down to plan, you see you may be that type of person who loves to have a daily section in their planner. If you are, great, include it. Okay, you may be one like me who doesn't have a daily section but needs a place to write, because I write my whole week maybe on one little page. Or I may write my whole week, on 2 pages. Or I may take 4 or 5 pages because I've decided that this week has been really, one of those cray weeks, and I want to journal about it, or I need to vent on my planner, or this, that, and another, and I need that. So look about how you do, or what you would like to do, and let's set forth that one. You say, okay, Juju, I have no idea. I know I need to plan. I know I need to get organized, but I have no clue. I just been buying a standard planner from Wally World or Dollar General, or TJ Maxx, and I just been using it. Whatever is in there is what I use. If it's pretty, I use it. And it's not working for you, so you want to try something different. Well, that's cool. And I found something that I think is, kind of suits everybody. And if you don't know, you can start out with it, and then as you progress through your months, then you'll change up. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at mine, and then we'll talk about our papers and our planning section, and then we'll get our homework and our gathering up to do for our part 2. Okay? This is my planner. This is an Erin Condren travel notebook. I love travel notebooks. You can slap the travel notebook in there. You can get the paper from school, fold it in half, slide it in the bin. You won't lose it, hopefully. It might get tore up, might look like the dog chewed on it, but you won't lose it. Okay, it'll be in there. You might not pay attention to it, but it'll be in there. Okay, so I love the travel notebook. So that's what this is, okay? But that's where it stops, okay? This is one of my little friends do that. Okay, I'm going to open it up to September. Okay, here's September, okay? That's the monthly. I'm going to turn it because you don't really need to see all that. Okay. I told you I was a planner girl. You have in here, I have in here where I work. I have holidays. I have when school's out. I have when bills are due. I have when appointments are due. I have all that stuff. I have mine. I have my mama's. I have my sister's. I have everything written on there. And with my ADD, see, I have to have it in, I have to have it in my little blocks, my day, where I see my whole day and month out. That's how my brain works. So you want to see how your brain is working. Of course, I love all my planner stickers, so I've got all my planning prettiness and stickers up. Okay, and that's some Erin Condren stuff that was in this section. Okay, so then you turn it here. Okay, and then I thought, okay, well, I need places to write. Okay, and usually what you see is something like this. This is a Webster's page. Okay, and you'll see something like this that has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend on it. And then it gives you a box to write across. You'll see that, or it may go down. Some of the happy planners went vertical, not horizontal, and they would go down the page, and you would have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that. And you'd have a big box, and you could decorate it up, stick your little planner stuff in it, put your notations and all that kind of stuff. Well, that was fine, but again, with me, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind. So when I would flip over here to see what I needed to do, this would be back here, and I would not pay any attention to any of that. And then when I wanted to write something, I'd flip over to write something on a page, and I'd see all this stuff that, I forgot to do. Forgot to take the dog to the vet, needed to, pick up something for the club or have a club meeting, and no, it just didn't work for me. So, but that may work for you, and that is a good choice. Okay, what worked for me was like this one. There's an oil change. There's the, pay the academy, and a list, of point things. I stuck a receipt in here that I needed to get attended to. Those kind of things. And then that would be my week. And then if I wanted to journal or say something across it, or put a flip in or a tip in or a flip up or flip out or whatever, I could do it on here. If my husband left me a little love, well, I took all those out, but if my husband left me a little love letter, during that week or whatever, I could put it in here. And then when the months that was in here were up, then I could just take it and put it up in my spot and keep it. And it had my journaling, you know, and all that in one spot. Because if I have to go get another book somewhere, I'm not going to do it, and it's not going to happen. The oil change happened, by the way. Yay me. My car thanked me. Okay. You know, there's October, so, you know, it goes on. And then I needed to get 2024 started, so this was my planning book that I had started using for 2024. That's SHABBADBBYDOODAH. Okay. And then this is the book in the back, which I need to take this out because I've got another one. This is all my little paint splotches. So when I'm at the store, I'm going to buy the same paint. I said, I got the color already. That's what that is. Okay. Now, sizes. You want to see what size. This fits good in my briefcase. Then it fits good in my purse. And it's big enough where I can write. And big enough where I can hold all that stuff in. This size pretty good. I can go down just a little bit smaller. But the really small ones do not work for me. The really big ones do not work for me. So, you know, this size or the next size down is a really good size for me. You have the tall, skinny ones. So if you like the tall, skinny ones, which is about the size of an 8x1/2 piece of paper folded in half long ways, that works for a lot of people. If that works for you, that's good too. It just, sometimes it wouldn't fit in my purse right, and it would get scrunchy, and then the papers from school would stick out, because I still have kids that are in high school. Then you have this size, which is good. This is one that's just a little smaller than this. This is about as small as I can go, this book. And then you have this one, where if you like this, then you could use a tall, skinny, and then you could have still the section where you could put the tip-ins from school and stuff in here. And you could, you know, put the fold out so you could stick the stuff in the back or whatever, if you wanted the combination of both of those. Then you have this kind, which is like the traveler's notebook that folds over. You could do one of those. This one is just one of those little thoughts. I think come from the Dollar Tree or Dollar General, one of the two. But this is just one of those little books that you could take the stuff out to do, you know, to make your signature in, and use for that. And then they have these size too. It's just the cutest thing. Look at that. Look at that. So cute. And this is what I keep one of these. Let's see, I'm writing it. Hello, gorgeous. And that's you. You're gorgeous. I like to keep one of these in my planner just to have in case I need to take notes. Because it never fails. I'll get to a parent meeting, or I'll get to the club meeting or something. I forgot my club book, or I need to write some paper on, or I see somebody at the store and I, you know, go with them, or I'm out doing something and work calls me and I need to, you know, write down an account number or something to check back the next day or that evening or something. I need something to write on. So I like to keep one of these, you know, in my planner. So that's something you might want to think about. Okay, now this is also personal size, little wallet personal size. I like this just to keep if I'm keeping massive notes on things. This is my content notebook, and it's also my notes on how to do things, and junk journaling notes, and, you know, a little notebook where I have actual notes in it. So you could, you know, have something like this, and you can also do a planner in this size, and if it's really good in a purse. So if you're the kind of person who doesn't have to have a big size and you like the little small things, this is perfect. They have wallets that you can put your planners in, the Midoris and stuff, and they're wonderful. Okay, this is something that I've started, and we're going to talk about it next. But this is what I want to talk to you about. And we're at 15 minutes, so I'm going to talk to you about this, and we're going to call this video done. This is Maddie's design at lovelyplanter.com. Lovelyplanter.com, and I'll put that down at the bottom. Go over to her site and look. She has a lot of freebies, especially if you're wanting to try to, get your planning stuff together and you're not quite sure which one you want to do or what you want to use. She has some wonderful planners that she gives, some wonderful freebies that she gives away every month if you sign up and on her newsletter and stuff. And then she has a shop.lovelyplanter.com where you can go and buy the bundles and stuff. And she does paper planners and she does the digital planners. I did digital planners for a while, and then my work and personal got separated, so I went back to my paper planner because I just couldn't keep up with the two different digital planners. It was just too much for my ADD. Now on this one, I've already started folding it to see what I could use when I print it off this month's printable. This month's for November that she just sent out has the to-do list on it and the little note section on the side. She has the graph paper, and she's already decorated it really cute, and then she had the month of November with the calendar. And then at the bottom, she's got her little doodle ideal section. And then you have your to-do list, your work to-do list, your 3 goals, your focus, your habits, and your important dates. And then she has the weekly. And then it has a habit tracker and your check off your 3 important goals for the week and what the week, the week with the dates and stuff. And then your little note section down here. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't use all this stuff. I do use pieces of it. And what I like about the Lovely Planner is the one that I finally decided that I want to use that has the most elements is the ones that I would wind up eventually buying for 2024, because I can print them off and I can cut this out since I'm doing the junk journaling, and I can put this on a tag for the week or for the month. I can put it in the book, I could put it on a tip in, I could put it in a floating pocket, I could do a lot of things with it, and it wouldn't just have to be stuck on this planner page like she designed it, but I would still be able to use the product. And when I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not even any chance in this world, there's no sense in me pretending with you people. I am not gonna do the goals. Now, I see a lot of the planner people, I think they are just so wonderful. They write their 3 goals for the week, and I think that is just amazing. They have got all their stuff together. It ain't happening. Feel free to write your goals. Go for it. I am so glad you do. I know I'm supposed to. I know you are supposed to set your goals for the week to give you a measurable, desired, reachable, obtainable, all that wonderful stuff. It's just like a care plan. You're supposed to do it. It ain't happening. I ain't doing it. I'm not going to do it. It does not work for me. Now, you'll see goals, when we go to do them, but they're not going to be like this. It'll be, an asterisk over here with, I need to clean the closet out this week, or I need to, meet my planning goal, or I need to meet the fundraiser amount. I'll have something, but it won't be set. That does not work for me. It don't. I tried. It don't. It just don't work. It would, I guess, but no, it just ain't back 40 enough. Okay. So, and then another type too that you may need would be a daily schedule that is broken down to time, to help with time management if you have a lot of appointments or a lot of things to do that day. I like to have a couple of these, and to be really honest with you, I just went on Excel and threw one out. But anyway, I like to have a couple of these just kind of floating around in case I have a really, really busy day. Or I have a really busy time coming up that I need to break it down so I can meet all of those things. If I'm out running errands, or if I have a conference call after a conference call, or a meeting, and I'm going to be running around on the floors and everywhere else and doing things, then I like to have one so I can kind of, stay on track with everything I need to do, especially if I need to leave and go out and run errands and come back and that kind of stuff. So I like to have those just kind of free floating around and not on a daily page taking up this much of my planner. So that's something you can look at over there as well. Okay, so homework is to go to Maddie's site at lovelyplanner.com. Look around at her different, she has a lot of different planner styles over there. Go over there and look at her different planner styles and different kind of stuff that she has to see if there's something that might suit your fancy. And then if you have no clue but you want to try to mix your junk journaling with your planning and you really don't have a clue what you want, go over and check her sign up for her newsletter and stuff, and sign up for her site and check her freebies out and play with them for a little bit until you can find something. And when you're over there, if you find something and you have your planner style, you know what you want, tell her JųJuu sent you. Tell her I saw it on JųJuu and JųJuu sent me over. Okay? This is what I've started. This is the basis that we're going to start to work with. At the first of the season, I guess about June, I started kind of pulling stuff together, thinking how I was going to plan for coming up 2024. And I started pulling my basis together just to see what it would be like. And I have my months here with pages and stuff that I could fill and do in the past. And then it goes back to my months with pages and my months. So I have that. And then I had it broken down into 2 months with a notebook in it to write, my other stuff and do my journaling and make my pretty journal pages and my daily stuff in here if I wanted to do some daily stuff with some different things on it. Using up some of my planner pages because, as a planner girl, I've got 982 planners just hanging around all the way back to 2002 probably, and 18 million undated. So anyway, I pulled those together and then I started doing it. Well, I don't want to do it by 6 months now. I want to break it. I want to redo it and break it back up into quarterly for 3 months. Okay. And then I also want to start with the December daily. So when you go over there, look, and you can go to Pinterest and stuff and look, and a lot of people have these out freely, and it is these, the 25 days to Christmas. They'll have that, and they'll have your, they'll have the little free printer stuff that you can use. So go to, go to Pinterest if you don't have any planner sticker stuff and you want some planner stickers and that kind of stuff to go with it to use. Go over there and look. That's a good source. That is it for us on the Back 40 tonight. I appreciate you spending time with me. And I'm going to work. I'm going to get this video down. I'm going to get us a video out that is 15 minutes to 20 minutes. I'm going to make it. One day I'm going to make it. It's not today, but one day I will. Okay? Hold me to it. Okay, so that's it. Have a good one. If you stayed here this long with me, kiss, kiss, hug, hug, and lots of love. Till part 2. See ya. Bye.